Hello, I want to share with you the power of the number 40. So we learn out by the Shlach HaKodesh that if you want to understand a concept in its entirety, you look for it the first time it appears in the Torah. So where does the number 40 first appear in the Torah? It appears when we learn about the flood during Noah's time. It rained for 40 days and it rained for 40 nights. And so from this we understand that 40 has the power to change someone or something from one state to another.
I'd like to share a life-changing story. There was a certain couple that was struggling to have a child, and my wife and I decided that we would like to do something to try to help them. And we decided that one of the most powerful things that a person can do for another human being is to pray for them.
So take on davening for somebody for 40 days. It's incredibly powerful. We can tell you many beautiful stories about what has happened when we've davened for people for 40 days.
My name is Aliyah Rivka Kamovitz from Cape Town, and I'm only able to share this story with you as it is in the absolute merit of Rav Akiva Gilbert and his beautiful wife Elisheva Gilbert came home, because praying it forward for 40 days is really igniting a miracle, and that's what I experienced. 2 years ago, my husband and I had difficulty falling pregnant. We experienced 2 miscarriages and we were completely distorted. Our pain was felt by Rav Akiva and Elisheva. The pain was felt like their own. And they decided during their first year of marriage to pray it forward for a couple thousands of miles away from them, in the hope that we would conceive and bring living seed into this world. And that's exactly what happened. Azriela was conceived around the auspicious hour after the 40 days concluded, and she was birthed on the first wedding anniversary of Rav Akiva. And that is a living miracle. I see her running around every single day. And every single day I know that this child was birthed through verses of Tehillim and davening, personal davening, and she's living up to every moment. So go forth and pray it forward, because it works. It works for me, and I've done it for others, and it's a reality.
We like to start on Rosh Chodesh because it's much simpler to keep track of the 40 days. We have our list and off we go. We try and check in with people along the way, say, hey, day 10 or 40, hope you're doing well, just know that we're still davening for you. And it's the most incredible feeling to take time out for somebody else in your day. But imagine how awesome it is being the recipient when they know that you are taking time out in your day for them.
When you pray for another person and you take on responsibility for that person by praying for them, and that you don't miss a day, every single day you pray for them.
So I encourage you to pay it forward. I encourage you to daven for somebody for 40 days.
Just like this couple that was struggling to have a child, and our prayers came and helped and gave a koach in Shemayim that brought about that koach that can happen.
And that's what we do. We take on davening for people for 40 days. We daven Tehillim Yud Gimel, which is Psalm 13.
Say Tehillim Yud Gimel and give them a koach in the world, give them a strength which is going to build and develop them.
So don't lose faith. Don't become despondent. Keep praying. But keep davening for somebody else, especially if there's somebody that you know that needs the same thing as you, because it says your prayers will be answered first.
And I look forward to hearing the remarkable stories of the many miracles that are going to come forth from this initiative.
I wish you well, and I encourage you to daven for somebody else for 40 days. Start on Rosh Chodesh, and it's Tehillim 13. And may our prayers be answered speedily and in our time, but most importantly at the right time, and please God in good health. I'm Elisheva Gilbert.